Follow me. I'm about to take you on a play-by-play of exactly what goes through a car dealer's mind at the beginning of the month and how it quickly dissolves sort of towards the last few days of the month. So, beginning of the month, I'm the sales manager. I'm at the Saturday sales meeting, starting off the month, giving my guys the inspirational speech they need.
Guys, I don't care. Last month we only sold 200 cars. This month we're gonna sell 700 cars.
Everybody's looking around at the boss like, is he psychotic? Is this guy psycho? Yeah, pretty much. 3 weeks goes by.
All right, gentlemen, here's the deal. I know we're only at 150 units. There's a possibility we may still be able to sell 250 by the end of the week. Let's make something happen. Call that guy you had in front of you last week. I know you have an appointment booked later on.
Every single little deal, they start to tally it up like, guys, make sure you get this sold. Make sure you get this sold. So what I'm about to do is tell you how all that stuff works. What is happening, guys? Ari here with Boston Automotive Consulting. And as always, this video is brought to you by SaveOnMyAuto.com, where you can go on and get a head start in doing your car shopping by connecting with multiple dealers in your local area. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing because this whole channel is dedicated to giving you everything you need to know so that you can negotiate your best possible deal. And what I want to do is break down exactly how going in at the end of the month works in your favor. This is not a myth. This is not a folklore. This is actual stuff. This is actual negotiation stuff that I'm about to talk about. So, like I said before in the beginning, a lot of dealers, they have high hopes at the beginning of the month. They don't want to lose money on a car because they feel as though we got a little bit of time, we can test it out, we can feel out our customers, and if we need to, we'll follow back up towards the end of the month. But for right now, profit is the main goal, not knocking down every single sale and making sure that they're locking it up even if it's a loss. That's not the primary intention in the beginning of the month. At the end of the month, when things really start to boil up, this is where dealers are depending on every single deal that's still hanging so that they can pluck them and get them sold. What that means for you is that if you were considering waiting until the end of the month, this is exactly how you want to do it. First and foremost, you want to get on a few dealerships' radars. The reason why you want to do a few and not just one at the end of the month, there's a possibility that that one dealership that you went to, quite possibly they may have already met their sales goals for that month, or they're nowhere near the next bracket, the next goal that will entitle them to more of a bonus, as in they're so far away that they're not going to hit that bonus anyway, so they're not really motivated to try and get there. That's not the dealership you want to be working with. However, you can't know this until you're there, until you're actually face to face, or you're getting the phone calls asking if we can do this number, can you come down? So how you want to approach this is 1 week before the end of the month, using websites like I mentioned before in the beginning, SaveOnMyAuto.com, get connected with a few different dealers in your area, pick out the exact car that they may or may not have. How I typically approach it is that I approach the dealership that doesn't actually have the exact car I'm looking for and telling them what I'm looking for, seeing if maybe they'd be able to get me there. And I'd kind of let that just sort of sit with them. Go to the next guy. Tell them exactly what I'm looking for. Let that sit. Go to the next guy. And when I say go to the next guy, I'm talking about emailing and phone calls. Don't actually walk in just yet. So if one of them seems to be motivated enough, they want to get you to come in and, we can make this happen, we can make this happen, that's fine. Go. Don't go on the last day of the month. Go like 2 or 3 days before that. Here's why. You go to that dealership that's motivated. They're somewhat close, not really close, but they're not ready to shake your hand yet at that number. You get up and walk out. Where are you going? The guy that was second closest to that guy. You're going to go there. You're going to try and make the deal work. It doesn't work. You get up and go. Where are you going next? The third guy. One of these dealers, if they're crazy enough to let you go, what's going to happen is after you get home that night, one of them is going to call you either that night or the next day asking if we can make this happen, can you come in, can you buy the car? The reason why we're doing all of this, guys, any idiot can go into a dealership and just get this done at once. This is not, that idiot should not be watching one of these YouTube videos. That's not the ultimate way how to save the most amount of money. The best way to save the most amount of money is getting in touch with a few dealers very early on, right? When I say early on, I mean a week before the end of the month. Establishing contact, getting on their radars, establishing that you're an actual human being, what number you're looking for, visiting the dealership, showing that willingness of, I'm ready to sign. And if it doesn't work, if they fail at trying to get you to sign at a higher number, one out of these three is gonna be calling you sort of toward those last few hours, that last day before they have to close their books. If they're trying to meet a specific goal, or if they really, really need to get that sale done and over with. So the idea is 1 week before, log on to Save on My Auto, check off a few dealers, start making some phone calls, start telling the dealers that are contacting you what numbers you're looking for. Set an appointment sort of 2 days, 3 days before your end of the month. Go there, make sure that they have that car that you're looking for, shoot your offer. If you don't get it on that visit, that's fine. You still have another few more days to go. But the idea is to do this so that they can keep on insisting, we got to get this guy sold, we got to get this lady sold, yada, yada, yada. One of these people is going to meet your number. One of these people, one of these dealerships has the goal, has that goal that they're trying to hit, where it's sort of irrelevant how much of a loss your particular deal is going to cause them, because there's another goal that they're trying to reach. There's another bracket or a tier of bonus money that they're trying to acquire from the manufacturer. So, like I said, Save on My Auto, get in touch with a few dealers, space it out, wait until the last week of the month, really start going at it sort of towards the last few days. Guarantee you'll be in the dealership at the last day of the month signing paperwork, because one of them hounded you down and said, we will do the number, please get here ASAP, my boss is gonna kill me. Don't worry, nobody's gonna actually do anything to that salesperson. I hope not, at least. So guys, if you found this information useful and you wanna see more of these new car buying and negotiation tip type videos, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to visit saveonmyauto.com, as well as all the available resources down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.